health with confidence and commitment. My dear friends, take another deep breath, take a deep breath and be relaxed and gently open your eyes. Why we are doing this? Health affirmations. My dear friends, if we don't reprogram our mind, if we don't rewire our brain, our mind, what happens? Our mind will be doing the same things which we have been doing, right? Following the same patterns which it has been following. That is why it is very important to have some health affirmations, right? So tomorrow I'm going to give you these health affirmations so that you can practice it, right? And my dear friends, let me start the session by asking you a question here. How frequently do you clean your home? Let me know in the chat box. Okay, every day. And my dear friends, how frequently do you clean your kitchen? Yes, 2 times, 3 times a day, right? My dear friends, how frequently do you wash your car? Yes, maybe once in every 3 days, once in a week, once in every 2 days. Let me ask you, my dear friends, how frequently do you clean your body from inside? Have you ever thought about cleaning our body from inside? Isn't it strange that we always focus on cleaning the home, washing the car, cleaning the kitchen, but never thought about cleaning and cleansing our body from inside, right? My dear friends, never in the history we have so many toxins in our body, right? Because our entire bodies are mostly filled with different kinds of toxins and waste because of the foods, because of the kind of the pollution outside, right? Because of all these pesticides. So it is very, very important to actually focus on regular cleansing of our body from inside. Because if you don't cleanse the body from inside, what happens? It leads to all other diseases like overweight, blood pressure, diabetes, thyroid, PCOD, arthritis, acidity and digestive problems, constipation, right? So what are certain signs of having toxins in your body, right? These are some indicators of having toxins in our body. Feeling laziness, skin problems, skin does not look bright, right? Smell in the sweat, bad breath, constipation, right? There are so many indicators which our body will actually indicate. My dear friends, what are the contributors of all these accumulation of toxins, right? It could be because of the foods we are eating, all the inflammatory foods, right? Processed foods, or overeating and lack of physical movement, and sometimes too much of stress, anxiety, and negative thoughts, pesticides, and the pollution around us, right? All these are the contributors of toxins in our body, right? So, my dear Heal Easy family, what is the solution? We are going to introduce the second component of liquid detox, which is going to clean your body from within. What is that? Let me introduce the second component of liquid detox, that is detox juices. My dear friends, detox juices support the body's natural detox systems, right? All these detox juices packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which will help your body to remove all the waste from inside, right? So these nutrients will support the body's natural detox pathways. And the role of detox juices in digestive health, right? So if you consume detox juices early in the morning every day, it helps in flushing out the toxins from the digestive system. And most importantly, these detox juices support the liver, right, to properly break down and eliminate the all toxic chemicals from the body, right? And detox juices supply nutrients to our body without putting burden on the digestive system, right? If you eat any kind of food, what happens? Your digestive system has to produce stomach acids, digestive enzymes, right? And different kinds of hormones, right? Different kinds of nutrient, like to break down the nutrients, stomach has to produce so many digestive juices, right? My dear friends, if you consume detox juices, your digestive system doesn't have to work, right? Directly all the nutrients will be absorbed in your body. And if you are someone who is suffering from gastritis, stomach ulcers, peptic ulcers, esophagitis, or damage of the inner lining of your gut lining, so these detox juices will help in improving the function of the mucosal lining, right? The digestive lining. It will help to restore that lining and reverse all these issues. And these detox juices are mostly alkaline in nature, that can help balance the stomach acids and reduce the acidity and acid reflux, right? My dear friends, what is the best detox juice on this planet Earth, right? There is a natural detox juice. By consuming it every day, your body will be able to completely remove all the toxins from your digestive system, right? What is that? Yes, it is ashgard juice, right? How many of you know ashgard, right? Most of you know. In Hindi it is called as safed peta. In some areas we call it as safed kuddu, right? So this particular ashgard juice is the number one detoxifier in our body, right? It acts like a scrubber, and it will start removing all the toxins from your mouth till the anus, right? When you consume it daily. Let's see how this detox juice will work.
It gives you energy with agitation. You drink a glass of ashwagandha juice, it gives you enormous amount of energy. At the same time, it keeps you very, very calm. One should consume it as much as you can. But those of you who are asthmatic, who are susceptible to colds and coughs, such people, if you consume ashwagandha juice, you may immediately have colds because it cools the system. So if such a problem is there, such people should always add a little bit of honey or pepper to ashgard juice and consume it. This will neutralize the cooling effect of the ashgard to some extent.
My dear friends, ashgard juice is one of the best natural detoxifier in our body, right? So if you can get it every single day for the next 10 days, or even after that, okay, start consuming 1 glass of ashgard juice, which will act like a natural detoxifier in your body, right? And if you do not have ashgard juice, you can use the cucumbers, kira, right? You can take 2 cucumbers, 2 kira, and you can use this as a detox juice. And if in case if you have any of these items, you can add it, okay, to the kira. Like you can add handful of spinach, palak, or you can add little bit of mint, or if you have, you can add 1 apple or 1 lemon if you can tolerate the lemon, right? So this is the second general detox juice which anybody can take for any kind of health issue, right? Even if you do not have a health issue also, you can take. These are the two general detox juices which you can take at any point of time, right? Every single day in the morning, if you consume it 1 glass, right, it will be very much helpful for your body. And what are the different types of other detox juices, right? Problem specific detox juices, right? We call it as green juices. So let's see. So the first detox juice which you can use if you are someone who is suffering from any digestive problems, right? That is mint, coriander, tulsi leaves detox juice, right? Pudina and dhania patta, or basil leaves, tulsi leaves, right? You can take these things little bit, like handful of these two things and little less of tulsi leaves, right? You can take these things and put it in your blender or mixer, pour little bit of water and make a juice out of it and remove the fiber and have the juice, right? Because this particular detox juice will contain lot of wonderful nutrition that can help you to repair the gut lining and to balance the stomach acids, to improve the digestion, and particularly helping in removing the toxins in your digestive system, right? Because mint contains a compound called methanol, right? So this mint leaves, pudina leaves will help as a natural relaxants for the muscles of your digestive tract, right? And it helps smooth movement of the food when the food is being digested, right? And it will reduce the gas formation, okay, in your body, and it improves the symptoms of IBS, particularly people who are suffering from irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, it is very much useful when it comes to relieving the symptoms like cramping, bloating, right? Or people who are suffering from IBS diarrhea, right? So for all these symptoms, it is very much helpful. And when it comes to coriander leaves, right? Dhania leaves, it improves the digestion by stimulating the digestive juices, right? If you are someone who is not able to produce the enough digestive juices, because of that you are having this indigestion, right? Poor digestion, not able to absorb the nutrition, right? It is very much helpful, and it reduces the acidity, because these coriander leaves contain certain compounds which will act as a coolant in your entire digestive system, and it will start reducing the acid reflux and heartburn conditions, right? And basil leaves, right? Tulsi leaves. Tulsi leaves contains certain compounds that can help you reduce the symptoms of indigestion, gas, bloating, right? Because it acts as an anti-inflammatory, right? It reduces the inflammation in your entire digestive tract, and it prevents the acid reflux, right? And it promotes the healthy gut bacteria. People who does not have healthy gut bacteria, so these tulsi leaves are going to promote the healthy gut microbiome, right? So take more of mint and coriander and half the quantity of tulsi leaves, right? Take it just handful of these three things, and you can make a juice out of it. If you want, you can add honey and lemon. Otherwise, if you are someone who is suffering from acid reflux, you cannot tolerate the lemon, okay, you don't have to add the lemon, you can remove the lemon. And when it comes to honey, okay, don't add the honey which you find in your supermarkets, which you bring from the supermarkets, okay. Add the honey only if you think it is a genuine, right? It comes from a genuine source. Otherwise, don't add lemon or honey, okay. Just you can drink this juice, okay. And don't take the fiber early in the morning when you consume any kind of detox juices, okay. You have to remove the fiber, and you have to drink only juice part. And people who are suffering from fatigue, weakness, right? And people who are having this anemia problem, lack of iron absorption, iron deficiency, calcium deficiency, or deficiency of certain important nutrients, you can use this spinach and curry leaves detox juice, right? Alternatively, you can take one day you can take mint coriander, and another day you can take spinach and curry leaves, right? Because this particular juice will actually help for the people who are suffering from this fatigue, weakness, anemia, because lack of this calcium and iron absorption, right? When you consume this juice, right, this particular juice will be able to improve the absorption of iron and calcium in your body, right? That is how you will be able to improve your energy levels. And curry leaves contains certain neutralizable acids that can help you reduce the acidity and heartburn, right? People who are suffering from this heartburn because of acid reflux. And also, this combination will help you to reduce the hair fall. People who are suffering from this hair fall, severe hair fall, okay, by using this juice, you can actually reduce that, because this curry leaves contains such a compound called beta carotene along with vitamin C, right? So that helps you to strengthen the hair and preventing the hair related problems, okay. So people who are suffering from this weakness or tiredness during the day, you can use this. And people who are suffering from issues like metabolic issues like excess weight, obesity, or diabetes, thyroid, blood pressure, right, PCOD, if you are someone who is suffering from any of these chronic metabolic issues, you can use this moringa and curry leaves juice, right? What is moringa? Drumstick leaves, everyone knows, right? Drumstick. So drumstick leaves plus curry leaves, this combination, this juice will be very much helpful for the people who are suffering from these metabolic issues, right? They will be able to reverse all these issues over a period of time, right? You can use this juice alternative to the previous juice, right? And this particular juice will actually reduce the symptoms of acidity and gastritis, and for certain kinds of people it can reduce the constipation also, right? And this particular juice will help you to improve the skin health, right? People who are suffering from these black spots, right, dull skin, dry skin, you will be able to improve your skin quality if you consume this particular juice early in the morning, right? And then wheatgrass juice, people who are suffering from this low hemoglobin levels, low blood levels, right, and not able to actually maintain the good immunity, right, always having this fevers, cold, coughs, right? So they can use this wheatgrass juice. Wheatgrass juice is very, very helpful when it comes to building the immunity, right? So nowadays it is very much available everywhere. You can buy it on different platforms or you can grow it. Okay. You can see a lot of videos on YouTube how to grow the wheatgrass in your home. If in case if you cannot take that responsibility, then you can always buy it from different platforms. Okay. So 9 days old wheatgrass juice is very much helpful, right? And particularly people who are suffering from this gastritis, acidity, so these people can get a lot of benefit by using this particular wheatgrass juice. And this wheatgrass juice will actually help in improving the red blood cell production in your body, right? That is how you will be able to beat the fatigue, weakness. And this particular wheatgrass juice will improve the oxygen transport in your body, right? When you consume wheatgrass juice, oxygen is being transported to every organ and every cell, right? That is how you will be able to like improve the immunity. And if you are someone who does not have any of these facilities, right, if you cannot make any of these juices, you can use 1 glass of coconut water, right? You can use a coconut as a detox juice, right? Yes. And the best time to consume any detox juice is on an empty stomach early in the morning, right? So that is the best time to consume the detox juices. That will be much effective on your body. And if in case if it is not possible for you to take the detox juice early in the morning, you can take it between the meals, which means when you have an empty stomach, 3 hours 4 hours after eating the meals you can take. Okay. But the best time to consume is early in the morning on an empty stomach. And also observe how each detox juice is acting upon you, because for certain kinds of people certain detox juices may not be like helpful, right? Which means they could create little symptoms, right? In that case, change the detox juice, that's it. Okay, you don't have to worry, because all these are some natural plant based detox juices, right? So you will not have any kind of issue. If in case if it is little sensitive to you, just try to change it, that's it. And how much quantity should I take, right? So there is no quantity restriction, right? You can take as much as you want, but on an average, if it is ashgard juice, you can take anywhere between 250 to 300 ml. Okay. And if it is green juice, anywhere between 300 to 400 ml. Okay. But there is no restriction. So it is how much ever you feel comfortable you can take. And some clarifications. So some of you may ask, so yesterday you told that you need to have 2.5 liters of to 4 liters of water, right? So try to maintain 3.5 liters of liquids a day, right? Liquids includes water as well as detox juice or detox tea, which we are going to discuss, or if you consume coconut water or buttermilk. Okay, if you consume any of these things, try to make sure that you are actually maintaining 3.5 liters of liquids, okay, along with the water. I'm not saying you have to take 3.5 liters of water. Everything should be around 3.5 liters, right? And with that, we completed the detox juice. Okay. So then what is the third component of liquid detox? Yes, my dear friends, I'm introducing the third component of liquid detox, that is detox teas. Right? So what is this detox teas? Detox teas are nothing but the herbal teas, right? That contains natural ingredients that supports our body's natural detoxification, and it improves the functioning of certain organs like liver and kidneys, and it helps in detoxifying the body and helps in healing your gut lining, right? And majority of the detox teas which we are going to discuss now are having alkalizing in nature, right? They have these anti-inflammatory properties. That is why they will actually reverse the inflammation in your digestive system, right? And it supports overall health, right? By improving the digestion, you will be able to improve your overall health. And what are the benefits of consuming these detox teas? Number one, majority of these detox teas which we are going to discuss will improve your digestion by stimulating the right digestive enzymes and digestive juices, right? That is how you will be able to reduce the bloating, stomach discomfort, and any of these digestive issues. And it will enhance the detoxification. So majority of these detox teas will have certain properties which will help your body to detoxify, right? And some of these detox teas will improve, it will boost the immune function in your body, right? That is how you will be able to beat all these colds, cough, fevers, and majority of the infections, right? All these things you will be able to come out of by using this particular detox teas. And then it can reduce the inflammation. Majority of these detox teas are anti-inflammatory in nature, right? That is how you will be able to reduce the inflammation in your entire body. So what is the biggest mistake majority of the people do, right? So people who start the day with tea or coffee early in the morning, what happens, right? Already you have an acidic environment early in the morning, and once if you put tea or coffee early in the morning, what happens? It will create more acidic environment and it will start damaging the inner layer of your stomach or esophagus, right? That is how you will see all these erosions, inflammations, acid reflux, and other digestive discomfort, because your mucosal layer is damaged early in the morning. If you start taking tea or coffee on an empty stomach, it will damage that layer, right? So that is why it is very very important to start the day with the detox teas, some herbal teas, instead of starting with tea or coffee with the milk and sugar. So what is the number one general detox tea which anyone can use to improve the overall digestive health, right? So there is a detox tea which is called CCFT, coriander, cumin, and fennel seeds tea, right? So this particular tea can help you to improve the digestive health, and it will help you to reduce the inflammations in your digestive tract, and it will help you to reduce the bloating sensation, and it will help you to actually detoxify your body on a daily basis. So how to make this CCFT? Simply all you need to do is taking coriander seeds, cumin seeds, and fennel seeds, just 1 teaspoon each, and just boil it and just take the concoction. Okay, let's see a video.
How to make CCFT? CCF stands for cumin, coriander, and fennel. I'm using half teaspoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of coriander, and 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. And along with this, I'm using 500 ml of water. According to your, like, if you want to make 1 liter of water, just double the portion of these CCF ingredients. And next, go to the further process. And take 500 ml of water.
So if you want to make it for one person, take 250 to 300 ml of water. Okay.
Add the CCF ingredients. Let it boil for 15 to 20 minutes till it gets the concoction.
Yeah, you can boil it for 10 minutes also. Okay. Minimum 10 minutes. Just, and boiling on a medium flame is recommended, right? Don't put it in the very high flame. On a medium flame, anywhere between 10 to 12 minutes is enough.
And I'm closing the lid. Look at this. It will take around 2 to 3 minutes to complete. I'm just closing the lid again. Wow. You can feel the aroma now. So it's time to switch off the stove and filter the ingredients.
Yes, my dear friends, after boiling it, you have to remove all the seeds, right? You have to drink only the concoction, right?
It's time to have my CCF tea.
So that is one detox tea. You can take it any time, right? So that is the general detox tea, which can help to improve your digestion, right? To improve the digestion, to improve the digestive health. And these are some of the problem specific detox teas, right? Let's see. So how many of you here are suffering from gastritis, stomach ulcers, peptic ulcers, are having this inflammation because of this H. pylori, right? So if you are someone who is suffering from any of these issues, the best detox tea you can use is licorice tea, right? Licorice is a root, plant root basically. So they make a powder out of it, and this is available nowadays. It is available. Earlier it was very difficult to get this licorice, but for the last 5 to 6 years there are so many people who are providing this licorice powder, which is very much helpful when it comes to protecting the gut lining, right? The stomach lining, people who are suffering from these stomach ulcers, gastritis, right? So this particular licorice tea will try to restore the stomach lining, right? It will try to repair the mucosal lining which has been damaged because of the kind of things we are doing, right? Because of the inflammatory diet, because of this H. pylori infection, because of so many things, the layer has been damaged, right? To repair this particular layer, right? The stomach layer and esophagus layer, licorice tea is very much helpful. So understand one thing. So this licorice is generally found in the form of DGL, right? Deglycerated licorice, because this, when they deglycerate, what happens is it will be more effective, right? When compared to the normal licorice, right? So that is why you can just order it, okay? When you are searching for it, write it as DGL licorice, okay? And if you don't understand, don't worry. All these things which I am going to discuss, my team is going to help you, right? How to order those things from which source, because some of you may get it very easily, but some of you may feel little difficult. So we will help you out. So this licorice tea is very much helpful if you are someone who is suffering from these issues. And the second alternative is chamomile tea, right? Chamomile is a flower basically. So out of this, the dry leaves of chamomile, right? You can you can make a tea out of it, because nowadays for the last at least 5 to 6 years, it become very famous. You can find it anywhere. So this chamomile is an anti-inflammatory, right? So it helps soothing the stomach lining. People who are suffering from this burning sensation after eating the food, or sometimes you feel that stomach crampings or stomach irritation. So all these things you can slowly reduce over a period of time. And number three, people who are suffering from gastritis as well as acid reflux, right? You have both stomach lining damage as well as you have this acid reflux condition. Then peppermint tea is very much useful, right? You can order the peppermint. So this peppermint tea is very gentle on your stomach lining, and it slowly helps to improve the digestive enzymes so that slowly it can reverse these conditions. Okay. And how many of you are suffering from hyperacidity or inflammation in the esophagus? Particularly, you have this burning sensation around the esophagus area, particularly before you are going to sleep, right? After eating the food, when you just go to the bed, you see that reflux, the burning sensation around your throat, right? Discomfort while you are having the sleep. So these are the two detox juices which you can use. Number one is cardamom plus turmeric, right? By making some tea out of it, so you can get a lot of relief, right, when it comes to esophagus, because these two contain certain compounds which will heal your esophagus lining, right? It will help remove like getting relief from this burning sensation. And number two, ginger, right? So ginger is anti-inflammatory, and ginger will actually trigger some digestive enzymes, right? So when you consume this ginger, what happens is your digestive enzymes will be improved. Because of that, you will see the less of acid reflux. Because of this, you will see the burning sensation, less burning sensation in the esophagus area, right? These are the two alternatives you can take, right? And how many of you here are suffering from acid reflux, the GERD problem, gastroesophageal reflux disease? right? Every day after eating the food or before eating the food, you feel that heartburn, you feel that reflux, right? So if you are someone who is suffering from these things, these are the three alternatives. Number one, hibiscus tea, right? Hibiscus tea is very much helpful when it comes to relieving the symptoms of your acid reflux, and when it comes to improving the functioning of your sphincter. Okay. And number two, chamomile tea, right? Chamomile is anti-inflammatory. It will start, actually it will start repairing the gut lining, it will start improving the functioning of the gut lining, right? And number three, fennel tea, right? Fennel seeds, somp, right? You know somp. So fennel seeds tea is also very much helpful when it comes to reducing the symptoms of acid reflux because of indigestion. So if your acid reflux is because of indigestion, you can use this fennel seeds tea. Or if your acid reflux is because of sphincter dysfunction, then these two teas are very much helpful for you, hibiscus tea or chamomile tea. Okay. And how many of you are suffering from indigestion, right? Or you have excess burping issue. So if you are someone who is suffering from this burping issue, you can use these two alternatives. Number one, ginger plus jeera, right? You can add little bit of jeera and ginger and make a tea out of it, right? Because it promotes the movement of food through the digestive tract, and it will help you to relieve the bloating and gas, right? And number two, fennel tea, right? Somp tea, which can help you to regulate the pH, right, of your stomach, which means it will alkalize, it will neutralize the acids, so that you will slowly get the relief from these indigestion and burping issue. And how many of you here are suffering from bloating? Type I in the chat box if you are someone who is suffering from bloating issue. Okay. Yeah. So if you are someone who is suffering from bloating issue, this dandelion root tea, right? Dandelion again is a flower, basically the dry leaves, you can get it. So with that, if you can make a tea, it can help you to reduce the bloating to a large extent, because this dandelion will help to stimulate the digestive enzymes, right? So once you consume it over a period of time, it will help you to stimulate the right digestive enzymes to break down the food, so that slowly you will be able to come out of this bloating issue over a period of time, right? And you can take the ajwain tea as well, right? Because ajwain acts as a digestive stimulant. For certain kinds of people, it is very much helpful, right? And people who are suffering from passing of gas, flatulence, farting issue, so you can try the fennel seeds tea. Okay, that will give you a lot of relief. Every day you can take fennel seeds tea 3 times, right? Little bit. You can take it either before eating the food, or you can take it after eating the food. Okay, but if you are taking it after eating the food, take it in the tea form, right? Little bit. But if you are actually using it before eating the food, you can use, like, you can soak the fennel seeds for 1 hour and you can drink the water. Okay, that will help you to reduce the passing of gas, flatulence. And people who are suffering from constipation, right? Constipation and coupled with flatulence, you can use any of these three things. Number one, jeera plus ginger can help you to reduce the symptoms. And number two, senna tea, right? This can help you to actually pass the stool. If you are someone who is suffering from chronic constipation, right? Incomplete bowel movement, incomplete evacuation. So you can use this. And number three, cardamom tea, right? People who are suffering from constipation as well as flatulence, passing of gas, cardamom tea is very much helpful when it comes to reducing the symptoms of flatulence, right? And how many of you here are suffering from stress? You feel stress for every small thing in your day, or anxiety, right? Depression, or you cannot manage certain things during the day because of the stress and anxiety, right? These are the two alternatives to get relief from stress and anxiety. Number one, ashwagandha tea, right? Just buy some quality ashwagandha that can help you to relieve the symptoms of this stress and anxiety, right? And number two, green tea plus mint combination, right? You can have a green tea and add 5 to 6 mint leaves. Just crush the mint leaves and add it along with that. So this will help you to reduce the stress and anxiety, right, over a period of time. Yeah, so these are all the detox teas you can have, and I don't want you to overwhelm with all these things, right? Very simple. You can start with CCFT, right? So that is the general detox tea. And if you are someone who finds exactly, so this is my particular symptom, and then you can use that particular detox tea, right? So don't overwhelm with all these things. Just try two things. One is CCF and another one is problem specific detox tea for your particular problem. Okay. And when to have it? When is the best time to have all these detox teas? The best time is taking on an empty stomach. Okay. Early in the morning, or you can take it between the meals. Okay. So after 2 hours, 3 hours after eating the meals, you can take it. And these are the three detox teas which you can take anytime, irrespective of before eating the meals or after eating the meals, or irrespective of the time. Ginger, peppermint, and fennel, right? These are the three things which you can take anytime during the day. But other detox teas, okay, try to take just one time and try to take at the appropriate time, right? And how to prepare. So I have already shown you to prepare any detox tea is very simple, right? You don't have to do anything. All you need to do is just boil it, right? Don't add any sugar or anything with that. Okay. All these detox teas has to be taken, okay, as it is. Don't add anything for it. Okay. Just take 250 ml of water and add that particular ingredient and just boil it for 10 minutes on a slow or medium flame, and you can strain it and you can drink the concoction. So that is how you will prepare any detox teas. Very, very simple. You don't need to do anything, right? And my dear friends, how to take this detox tea, right? Let's see the day plan. So for an example, tomorrow morning when you wake up at 6 a.m., right? At 6:10 a.m., you will drink 500 ml of water, 2 glasses of water, right? You will start the day with 2 glasses of water. And after that, if you feel like you can have another 2 glasses of water after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, doesn't matter, right? So after consuming water, wait for at least 15-20 minutes, okay, and then you can consume the detox juice, right? The first thing you need to take is detox juice before detox tea, right? Detox juice is recommended to start with in a day early in the morning, okay, and maintain at least 30 minutes gap. Okay, you can take 1 hour 2 hours also, but minimum maintain 30 minutes gap, and then you can take any detox tea. Okay, and then you can take the breakfast. Between detox tea and breakfast, just maintain 50-20 minutes. Okay, minimum gap should for anything should be 20 minutes or 30 minutes maximum. Okay, and if you want to take the second detox tea, right, remember in a day you can take 3 detox teas, right? Up to 3 you can take, no problem. And the second detox tea you can take anywhere between your breakfast and lunch, or you between your lunch and dinner. Okay, which means during the day between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. you can take it, but make sure that you are taking these detox teas not with the meals, okay, after the meals. But the only thing you can take with the meals is fennel seeds tea. Okay, that is one thing which you can take along with the meals. And the third time you can have this detox tea is after having dinner and before sleep. Okay, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes before sleep, you can take one detox tea, right? By doing this, you will get the much better sleep. And what if I go to the office? If you are someone who goes to office, so what you can do is you can carry these detox teas with you. Early in the morning, you prepare the detox tea and you can use it throughout the day, right? It does not spoil for at least one day, right? In the morning, you can prepare the detox tea, so you can use it till the evening. Okay, no problem. And this is the day planner. So tomorrow I'm going to share this day planner with you. I want each and every one of you to plan your day, right? The food plan, right? So tomorrow what you are going to have, so when you are going to wake up, and what how much water you are going to drink, and detox tea and detox juices you need to prepare. Okay, I'll share it in the group. And what is tomorrow's challenge? My dear friends, tomorrow your challenge is to prepare the detox juice and detox tea, right, early in the morning, and start drinking it. Okay, So if in case if you cannot do it both in the morning, you can start with detox juice and you can take detox tea anytime during the day. Or if in case if it is not possible for you to do the two, at least start with one. Okay, either start with detox juice or detox tea, right? I want each and every one of you to start this particular habit from tomorrow onwards, right? When you wake up, you will start drinking water, and after 15-20 minutes or any time in the morning, you can start with the detox juice or detox tea, right? By doing this, you are actually detoxing your body in a much faster and efficient way, right? Some frequently asked questions. So yesterday, some of you asked, should I take the alkaline water throughout the day, right? Yesterday, I told about the structured water, right? So should I take this structured water throughout the day or only in the morning? My dear friends, no need of taking the structured water throughout the day. You can take it in the morning. But if in case, if it is feasible for you, you can take it throughout the day. Okay, there is no problem with that. And should I need to stop drinking water or should I need to continue the water? Some of you will ask, my dear friends, all the techniques which we are discussing, okay, every single day should be continued for the rest of the 10 days, right? You should not stop any habit. So yesterday we discussed about water, right? So today we discussed about detox juice and detox tea. So you have to continue these two practices, right? Don't discontinue taking the water just because you are starting the detox juice and detox tea, right? Because these 10 days I'm going to introduce one technique each day. You have to practice all the techniques. And I have multiple problems. Which detox tea should I start with? How many of you has this question on your mind? Okay, understood. So if you are someone who has more than one problem, right? Different kinds of digestive issues, acidity or constipation, different issues. My sincere request is start with CCFT. Okay, CCFT, which is helpful for all the issues. And slowly you can start with one problem specific tea. Okay, you can take any number of teas which I mentioned over here, right? There are no side effects, nothing will happen to you, right? But you cannot take 5 or 6 or 7 detox teas in a day, right? So that is why one CCFT and 1 or 2 problem specific teas. Okay, so that is how you can start with. But there is no harm, nothing will happen to you if you take more than one detox teas, because all these are natural herbal teas, right? It does not create any kind of side effects, any things. But if any of you feel any discomfort, right, while taking this detox teas or detox juices, at least wait for 2 days or 3 days minimum. Okay, because sometimes you, if you suddenly start taking it, so body will resist. But if you continue it for 2 days, 3 days, your body will find it easy, right? So it will be habituated. But even after that, even after 3 days also, if you find it little discomfort, just replace that with another alternative, right? Simple. And I don't have ingredients to start the detox tea from tomorrow. What should I do? So if you do not have many ingredients, start with whatever the ingredient you have. You can start with the ginger tea, you can start with CCF, you can start with fennel seeds tea, right? Whatever is possible for you, you can start. Okay. When it comes to teas like licorice tea, chamomile tea, hibiscus tea, dandelion tea, you may not be able to start tomorrow itself, right? So further, don't worry, my team is going to share links with you. Okay, if in case if you need help, right, if you are someone who can find it in anywhere near around your home, or you can find it in online, right, you can order it from your side. If you need help, my team is going to share certain links with you, because we curated certain brands which are genuine, right? Because we want to make sure that all of you will take the genuine brands, you will get the results, right? Otherwise, if you buy anything which is not useful, then no use of taking that. So that is why we have curated certain things. We don't have any affiliations with any of those people, right, for your interest. So my team has collected some of these links, so they'll share it with you. It's up to you, you can buy it from over there, or you can choose to buy from anywhere. All these particular detox juices I'm talking about this chamomile tea, hibiscus tea, dandelion tea, or licorice tea, all these things, just get it from some genuine brands. Okay. and I'm facing discomfort after having any detox tea or detox juice. As I told you, just wait for 2 to 3 days. Still, if you find it any discomfort, change and switch to different kind of detox tea and detox juice. And some of you may ask, I'm taking this antacids, PPAs, or different kinds of medication. Should I stop or should I continue the medication? So as of now, don't stop the medication. Once you start taking the detox juice and detox teas, slowly you will see the improvement. Slowly you will see the relief over a period of next 2 to 3 days. In that case, try to slowly reduce the medication, right? Maybe one day sudden you can stop taking the PPI and see the symptoms. Okay, if it persists, then start taking it. Otherwise, slowly you can remove it. Okay, but don't immediately remove it on your own. Okay, just understand your body will tell when you can slowly reduce the medication, or you can just ask your nutritionist. Okay, and what are the food changes I need to make? My dear friends, as of now, I did not discuss about anything about the diet, right? So don't make any changes with respect to your diet. Whatever you are eating, just eat that. Start including these two habits. That's it. Water, okay, drinking water every 1 hour. And number two, start the day with detox juice, and you can have detox teas, 1 or 2 or 3 detox teas during the day. Okay, these are the two things we discussed. That's why just follow those two things. When it comes to diet, from tomorrow onwards we are going to discuss about it. Okay, what are the foods that needs to be avoided, what are the foods that we need to include, okay, how to eat, when to eat, all these things we will discuss extensively. Okay, don't worry about that. And how much quantity, as I told you, there is no specific quantity. It's up to you how much your body is tolerate. So on an average 200 to 400 ml of detox juice, anywhere between 150 to 250 ml of detox tea. Okay, and how to prepare all these teas, if you have any of the doubt, any question, then my team is going to help you with the right resources. Okay, and after this session you will get the notes. Okay, you can get all this information in the notes. Okay, don't worry, right? And yeah, if you have any question, please put it in the group, the activity group. And one more thing, I want everyone to share the pics, okay, without miss. Tomorrow when you wake up, when you start drinking water, and then when you have this detox juice or detox tea, take a pic and share it in the group without miss, right? Can I expect it from everyone? Okay, great. Because tomorrow I have seen a lot of you have shared, but some of you are still not sharing the pics, right? So that is something which I want you to share it in the group. Okay, and don't overwhelm with all these detox teas and juices. Okay, simply understand. Okay, if you are someone who want to start with, you can start with the general detox juice, that is either ashgard juice or green juice which I mentioned, right? Cucumbers. And if you want a specific detox juice, you can start with mint, coriander, and tulsi leaves. So that is very much effective when it comes to improving the digestive health, right? So you can start with that. And if you can do, then you can use other alternatives. And when it comes to detox teas, start with CCFT. Very simple, very easy to make, very much helpful. But if you can find the exact symptoms which you are facing, then you can start with other problem specific detox teas. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, that's it for the day. So I expect everyone to start with from tomorrow onwards to get the better detox. Okay, to start this wonderful health journey to prepare your body for natural healing, right? So if you find this session valuable, type valuable in the chat box, right? Let me know in the chat box. Okay, and I wish each and every one of you have a great sleep and enjoy the rest of the day. Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, when it comes to uh, booking the consultation call, okay, from tomorrow onwards, you are going to have consultation calls. My team is going to share the calendar link with you tomorrow. Okay, only people who have blood reports, okay, just consult, just book a consultation call. Okay, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, try to get the blood reports done. immediately as far as possible, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and try to book the appointment. Okay, only when you have this blood test, then only you will be allowed for the next 2 days, tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Okay, try to get that, and you will have consultation call throughout the 10 days. Don't worry. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Everyone will have a consultation call, but the thing is, people who have the blood reports, they will get the first opportunity to have this consultation call, right? So my team is going to share the link over there, and I want you to complete the form as well. Okay, when you have this calendar link, you will get a form. So this form will ask certain questions regarding your health status, all of these things. So based on that, you will have a consultation call. Okay, yeah, no problem. If some of you are not able to note it down, okay, don't worry, we are going to share the notes with you. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Great. So some of you are asking, is there any charge for consultation call? No. If you are in this program, so you have already one-on-one consultation call, right? So you don't have to worry, you don't have to pay to anybody, right? Already you enroll into the program. Okay, so you will have all these 10 days, and you will have a consultation call, and you can get all of your questions answered. Okay, yeah, when it comes to old reports, as I told, if it is 1 to 1.5 month old, then you can use it. You don't have to take the blood reports. But if it is more than that, we highly recommend you to get the blood reports done recently, because that will help us a lot, right? Because in 1 to 2 months, lot of your body parameters might have been changed, your cholesterol levels, the inflammation levels in your body, right? Your RBC count, there are certain markers that might have changed. That is why it is very, very important. Okay, great. If it is new, then you can use it. Okay, you don't have to take the again the blood reports. Okay, that's it for the day. Thank you. See you tomorrow.